All right, I'm just going to tell y'all right now, your Friday is not starting off so great. It is going to be rainy. If it didn't already wake you up, I was woken up by the thunder at 3 in the morning, and there are not one but two areas that you heard Becca Parker talking about major backups, like a 40-minute delay trying to get from 610 to I-10.
Ugh.
And then the I-10 stretch around Blaylock, Bunker Hill exit, it's just backed up like crazy.
Yeah, if you're coming into town, it happens right there at Blaylock. So if there's a little workaround, maybe Memorial. But no matter what, you don't have to put on your hazards, okay? That blinds the people behind you, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially the water on the ground, it really
if you
reflects.
feel like you're such a hazard to other people in the rain, don't get on the road. It's a work-from-home day. Congratulations.
I know, y'all can stay home. Also, on
Uber.
Westheimer in Kirkwood, there is a backup because there unfortunately was a crash and someone lost their life. So they're cleaning that up. And it's raining. Depending on where you are, it's harder in some areas than others. Pearland got hail overnight. Overnight in Pearland. Here at Gesser and Westheimer, I'm just glad it wasn't like downpour when we walked into our building. It's like a sprinkle right now, kind of. It's very wet. You can tell it rained a lot, but it's pretty wet.
Yeah.
But over the whole day, it's going to be pretty messy. I have friends coming in and I have family actually coming in from California, and she texted me the screenshot yesterday. United already sent her yesterday, saying that there's going to be weather in Houston, Texas, so if you would like to change your flight, that would be for no fee.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Change it for
Another day.
later, or like days later, or earlier?
It says
like,
we're offering customers the option to change their flight date or connection city without any extra charges in line with our travel waiver policy. In anticipation of the weather that Houston is getting today, we have a flash flood watch. These conditions are expected to last until 4 a.m. Saturday morning. So that means the whole day, and the rainy conditions are going to have wind gusts up to 17 miles an hour. Like I said, right now where we are, it's not actually actively hard rain.
No.
But your phone, if you look at a different weather app, it'll say 100% chance of rain.
I hate it. My gas is down to like 70 miles. Like, dang it. I should have filled my tank up.
Well, you can just fill it right after the show.
Most
I hate when it's rainy and
car
stuff.
places.
Have a carport.
I
to
know,
cover
but
you.
I just don't want to be outside.
And
There's nutballs out there.
You're
You see
a
them?
baby.
Hell yeah.
And the Randall's over there has a big one,
A
so you where
huge
you can
one.
get in the middle,
That's
like
Yeah,
a
the
way-
ways.
Kroger right there.
Yeah.
And then use
Yeah.
your Kroger number.
I don't
and you
have a Kroger number. I use my
What?
mother-in-law's.
Use Sam's. Use
All right, well,
Sam's.
there you
No,
go.
don't use
Oh,
mine.
yeah, use your number.
Do not use
Don't
mine.
use up her
I
points.
used 70 cents off my gas the other day.
Really?
Wow, nice.
70 cents.
Oh, that's
at
right. That
Kroger.
doesn't help you, actually. That takes it from you. The benefit
Yeah.
for you is if he uses it inside the store.
Good
It
idea.
adds to your,
Good
Don't
idea.
use it at the gas station. I'll be real mad.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, by the way, I went to Buc-ee's to get a car wash because they were offering 40 cents off a gallon. It was 40 cents off a gallon of gas if you said yes to the car wash. You know, they have the biggest car wash in the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Katie Buc-ee's.
Is that where I was like, which Buc-ee's did you
The
go
Katie
to?
Buc-ee's.
You were far to
Ugh.
get
Doing
up.
way out there just for gas. 40 cents off?
You probably just wasted all your gas
Yeah,
getting
you
there.
lost $5.
We were going that way anyway, and I
Okay.
said, "Oh, let's go to Buc-ee's." So we get gas at Buc-ee's. I got 40 cents off a gallon, and like a psycho, I did not grab the receipt. We go inside Buc-ee's because who doesn't go inside Buc-ee's when you go to Buc-ee's? Who just gets gas and leaves?
If you do that, then you're probably a serial killer.
Probably.
You're just
Or you don't want to spend money.
But then you wouldn't go there. You'd go somewhere else.
Right, you find somewhere else. So
True.
then, as I'm
Okay.
paying for the drinks that we're getting, I go, "Oh my God, I forgot my receipt at the pump. I'm going to go to the car wash. I don't even have the code. How do I get the code?" And she's like, "What pump were you?" And usually I'd pay attention. I totally did not pay attention. There's like 137 pumps there. So I go, "I don't know the pump I was." I go, "I was over on that side." Anyway,
No.
they tracked it with my credit card.
Oh.
And they printed out my receipt and they gave me
Oh,
my
that's
code.
cool.
And then when I got to the to the code enter for the car wash, somebody had used my code.
Oh, yeah.
My code, let's say my code was 123456.
Mhm.
And I go, "What? Is this invalid code?" And there's a huge line behind me now, and there's no helper. So you know what I
no.
did?
Pay
I did
again?
123457, 123458, 123459. Ding! Bar went up. So somebody else did.
So you screwed the person behind you?
no.
Oh my god.
I'm confused. So you got the gas.
I got the
and then
gas, and
you
I
got in
didn't
the
grab
car,
the receipt.
But so the receipt was just hanging, and you walked into Buc-ee's.
I
Somebody
left
walked
my
by the
car.
pump and pulled it out.
I left the pump. I parked my car.
Oh, you did park.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't
That's
say the
nice of
pump because
you.
they were so busy.
Yeah,
I
that was
hate
nice.
when people do
Because I see
that.
people just pull right
Oh,
into the
do
pump,
not.
and they don't even
It's-
get gas.
No,
I've seen
it
that.
is the
No.
most frustrating thing ever.
No,
Like,
do not
park
go
on
to
the
pump
side.
Yes,
and then
there's
keep your
parking
car.
spots there.
100%,
for a
guys.
reason.
That is the rudest because then
Yep.
you're taking up the space for somebody wanting to get gas. By the way, we're getting a high water visual on the news along the North Freeway feeder at Parker. So if that's your way, don't go that way.
Ooh,
You
that's
cannot
bad.
get through. No
That's bad.
way can you get through that. High water along the North Freeway feeder
Thanks,
at
Kev.
Parker. Do not go that way.
I'm prepared. I got my on cloud waterproof shoes.
I also
I've been
have
waiting for
my
mine.
waterproof
Dad
shoes.
You get to the shoes too?
Mine are Vans.
Oh,
Hey,
look
mine
at
are just-
you. Y'all are ready for
Kevs
some
are
construction.
cuter, no offense.
Oh, whatever.
Eric.
On clouds are way better than Vans. Unless you're a
But I
skater.
mean-
Okay, Dad.
Yeah, you enjoy your dad clouds.
shoes. Yeah.
Bad clouds.
I thought New Balance was dad clouds.
That's
Or dad.
The ons are the new dad shoes.
That's funny.
that's like boomer shoes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is it-
boomer shoes. I could see that.
Well, it's a current temperature of 65 degrees right now, and the high is only 70. And I knew those rains were coming on my walk yesterday with my daughter when it was so nice and breezy. I go, ooh, you feel that? That means it's going to rain.
Yep.
Boomer shoes are Nikes, man. Everyone has Nikes that are old now.
Boomer shoes? I bought my
Yeah.
son some Nikes yesterday at DSW.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone has Nikes. Old people have Nikes because they grew up with Nike.
Well, he's 11, so I wouldn't really call him
No,
old.
I'm just saying Sam over here. And she's cool
She's
because
a
she's trying
Nike
to
gal.
pretend like she's 22 again.
Okay, y'all remember
I'm
yesterday?
just telling you, your shoes are dad shoes.
Well, it doesn't matter. You rock those dad
Well, I
shoes,
am a
Eric,
dad.
because guess what? You are a dad.
Yeah.
I
Glenn's
don't
wearing
want
dad
people
shoes,
to-
and he's not a dad.
I don't want to look like a mom.
Well,
I want to be cool.
yeah, good luck with that one.
I'm going to stick
Thank
that sticker on the back of your car. I used
Yeah.
to be cool.
Don't
yeah, it
you
used to be.
dare.
That's the worst.
Don't you
Used to
dare.
be cool.
When you want to still be cool, just give it up,
Get your
man.
priorities right.
Because that doesn't make you cool.
Let those babies glom all over you when you're on clouds. All right. Yesterday, we were talking about how Lisa Kudrow has been rewatching Friends, and it was like another story about how they still make $20 million in the repeats a year. Well, Jodie Sweetin, who played Stephanie Tanner on Full House, reveals how much she makes in the repeats because that show came out for TGIF in the 90s.
But she
Even
say, how
before that.
rude.
And then
That was
she
her-
would say, "How rude!" No, it was not her, Michelle. No, she would say it, right? Stephanie
Thought she
Tanner. She
did.
was the middle
The
sister.
middle kid.
Yeah, Michelle was the baby. So wow, she has an eye opener for the Netflix game in entertainment news. That's for sure. Scoops next on the Ruler Show with Eric and KRBE.
Okay.
Oh, and they did. Yes, they did. Bring your
Thank you.
love. Madonna,
Enjoy while you
Sabrina
can.
Carpenter. That premiered last night
Well, Bob.
after their little collaboration at Coachella.
Against Lady Gaga's new songs?
Yeah, because Lady Gaga has 3 new songs on the Divorce Prada soundtrack, and that came out for some previews last night. I mean, it came out at midnight. Some people went to go see it at midnight. I really want to go see it today, and especially a rainy day would be great for movies, but I don't know if I can shove it into my schedule today. But man, that's going to be so good.
I got to
Devil
get to the
Wears Prada
club
2.
this month. I mean, all the
All
good
the
ish is
songs.
coming out.
All the songs.
All of it.
Scoop is brought to you by Taquerias Arandas. And yes, The Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out. And, Sam, I didn't okay, we'll do it in the next Scoop because I didn't prepare Sam. I heard this morning when I woke up,
I was like,
Stanley Tucci and Emily Blunt both got their stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday. And
Yeah.
we have pieces of their acceptance speeches. And Stanley Tucci's was pretty funny because he's just like, I've been doing this for a hot minute. I've been doing this for a while. The way the Star on the Walk of Hollywood Fame happens is you apply for that and they have to choose who's going to get one.
And it's so
there's
weird.
a fee involved,
And it just happened. They did it yesterday, and their movie came out today.
of course.
I wonder how that happened. What
Well,
luck.
they timed that, of course. Meryl Streep actually paid Gaga, Kev, a really huge compliment when she was talking about Gaga has an appearance in The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah.
And she was like, she's a great actress. I mean, I'm a little bit too good in our scene.
Oh.
Like, would you just die if Meryl Streep said that about you? Meryl
Yes.
Streep says that about you on
But
Kimmel.
Gaga's been in a lot of things.
I mean, she won a Golden Globe for
Yeah.
American Horror Story, right? Did she not? Or no, was it for Stars Born?
I thought it was
For-
for Stars.
Yeah, for Stars Born.
Yeah, because everybody was winning, but Bradley Cooper.
I know. Bradley
He's
Cooper.
like, this is I directed it, I wrote it, or not wrote it.
I
but
sang in it.
he-
His mom even made jokes on that T-Mobile commercial. You never win, Bradley. Bradley, you never win.
And she was she Harley Quinn?
No, that was Margot
Margot
Robbie.
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So, okay, yesterday at this time, I was telling y'all a story about Lisa Kudrow and how the story of what the Friends cast still makes today off the residuals and the repeats of all the times that it airs all over the country at different stations, different times. They make $20 million a year without lifting a finger every year from the repeats of Friends. And what a deal they made when they were the original cast members as in the original run, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there are a lot of shows that have had a second coming. I mean, as you know, they've revived a lot of things. Malcolm in the Middle is back. Married with Children, sorry, Eric. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. But
Yeah, that one's a tough one.
yeah, Full House had Fuller House on Netflix, and pretty much everybody came back. Of course, you know, the
That was cute.
passing of Bob Saget, though, that really hit everybody hard. And so the story of Full House for non-90s kids, it is the story of Danny Tanner, who has 3 little girls, basically a baby, like a 9-month-old. like a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old. It's DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle Tanner. And his wife dies. So you never see his wife. In the pilot episode, it's after the wife has died and is buried, and he's so sad. And so his brother-in-law, Jesse Katsopoulos, and their best friend, Joey, move into the house to raise the girls. And it very much is coming off of a theme of a very popular movie in the late 80s called Three Men and a Baby.
Yeah, that's basically all they did was rip it off.
But it was 3 Men and 3 Babies.
No, I just thought of that just now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man. Boy,
Yeah.
that was really original.
It was 3 Men and 3 Babies.
But we're not in New York. We're in San Francisco.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
3 of them, not one.
It's different.
So that was a very popular show. It was on Friday nights. It was called TGIF, and it had like Family Matters and all these different shows.
What was that? Suzanne Summers one? What was that one?
Step by Step
Yeah.
with Patrick Duffy,
I forgot
which we
about
had
that
him here
one.
in our studio.
I forgot about that. He was funny.
Yeah, Step by Step, Mr. Belvedere, or a lot, and all kinds of shows. Okay, so when they redid it, everyone's like, "Oh my God, yay! We get more money now. This is awesome." But Full House still is out there. I mean, those repeats get played, and I didn't realize they actually get paid through streaming. I don't know. She didn't say which platform. I know Netflix carried Fuller House, but Jodie Sweetin shared what her last check was for the Full House repeats.
Should we all guess?
Yes. Can you
For the
all
whole
take a guess?
season, for the whole year, or just like 1 month?
It doesn't specify the timeline of
Oh,
that
that's tough.
paycheck, unfortunately. I wish I could tell you it was for the year, or I don't know how they do it.
My buddy Dave Ryan, he was in a movie in Minnesota, that one with Jingle All the Way or something with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Does he get residuals?
Yeah, like 60 cents. He does the thing where he
funny.
opens up checks. It's like nothing.
That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
I'm like, why even? It's a waste of time to even cash it.
So what do y'all guess?
Aw.
What do y'all guess she gets? Not 20 million like the Friends. I'll just put you right there.
Yeah.
It's not 20 million like the Friends.
I don't know, because I don't know if I'm
on
looking
that
for a
show.
year.
Oh, I would say 5 million.
Okay,
No
Sam, what do you
way.
think?
I was thinking like $150.
Yeah, for the whole year,
I don't
10
know.
grand. I'll say $10,000 for the year.
You've all overbid.
Even $150?
Except for Sam, right?
It's 1 cent.
Oh, see? You
Oh.
thought I was crazy.
That's
She got a
ridiculous.
check for 1 cent, and she showed it. She goes, "There's no syndication anymore because it's all in streaming. Who gets paid for that? Nobody gets paid for
Oh,
streaming."
man.
She said a few decades ago the money was a little better, but it was never a reliable source of income for me. You know, you don't know how much it's going to be or how often they're going to run the show. So sometimes you're like, "Oh, cool, that's nice," and then sometimes you're like, "Okay, well, that's a nice dinner out."
Yeah.
Not for a penny, though.
No.
Penny.
And by the way, Gaga was Harley Quinn in the musical.
Yeah,
Oh, in the musical,
Well, we thought
Joker
we were talking
2.
about the movie.
Sorry,
Like
No,
a
no.
normal
No,
person.
no.
well, it's
The
Joker
original-
2. I guess it was a movie, but
yeah,
was a
Joker 2,
movie.
but nobody cared.
but no, but that doesn't count. Margot
No.
Robbie's.
Just
the
'cause no one
original
cares.
Harley
The
Quinn that we
OG.
know
Margot
is
Robbie.
Margot
Thank
Robbie.
you.
10 times hotter.
Listen, and I like
Yeah.
Gaga and I
Gaga's
like Margot
amazing.
Robbie, but if you tell me
That
Harley
looks-wise.
Quinn, I instantly, my brain goes to Margot
Margot
Robbie.
Robbie's a
not
10.
Gaga.
Absolutely.
But yes, textures, you are correct. Thanks for correcting
Lady Gaga's
us.
a 6.
Everyone loves to correct. It's great. That's why we get our information.
That's why Kev said it.
Yep. Yeah. I hope it was. I hope it was an older texting.
That was me
okay.
texting.
It was him, yeah.
Hey,
Now-
wait, that's your number.
And listen, I don't know.
I freaking told them. I told them.
So, Eric, I think maybe
They laughed
you
at
in
me.
the room would be the only one that would have watched Ant-Man and the Wasp. Did you watch that?
Yeah. The first 2.
Okay,
I
so
never watched
Paul
the
Rudd
third
is
one.
Ant-Man. Evangeline Lilly the Wasp.
Yep.
Evangeline Lilly, I know her from watching Lost on ABC, and she's in the news because she lashed out at the hand that fed her, the Disney machine.
They were attacking her, I guess, because of her political stuff or COVID takes, I guess.
Well, the thing that this is the lash out is because remember how we talked about this the last 2 weeks in Scoop about the AI machine, how back in January, or was it like October, Matthew McConaughey filed for trademarks of himself, saying, all right.
Yep.
Val Kilmer gave his family permission to recreate him artificially, intelligently for the movie that he's doing.
Ben and Matt Damon, they have a company that does this with AI, that you can just have 2 actors walk into this room, and then they can act and focus on the acting, and then they can put the stuff around them.
Right. And then Taylor
That's gonna
Swift earlier this week, she
lose
filed
jobs.
for 9 trademarks of herself. Evangeline Lilly lashed out at Disney because Disney did a whole slew of layoffs to replace the humans with artificial intelligence,
That
including
sucks.
the person that created her character, the Wasp.
Oh.
So she was just pissed off and wanting to like advocate for the people who lost their jobs, like the real people who have families to feed, who are now being replaced by computer generated programs. And nobody's going to shame her for that. She's just trying to advocate for some people, but it just shows more about how that is where the future is heading, unfortunately. And she said, why do they get to steal our brilliance and use it to make executives rich while the artists responsible for feeding their robots go hungry? Disney, shame on you for turning your back on the people who built the power you are now using to throw them away. Oh. She is not listed on the cast of Avengers Doomsday, and she hasn't done a lot of acting since Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, which came out in 2023, and that's fine. But she's just advocating in her point of view, and I don't have a problem with that.
We're going to be watching more and more robots, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now there's a thing about, on Spotify, there's a new mark on the song that they have to do like a check mark to show you it's a real human singing versus artificial intelligence created.
That's crazy.
Because, and listen, coming up next, we have a great example of that. Because there's all these different programs. We use them right here. We do Rula's Relationship Roulette. The mariachi band, that's AI, right?
Yep.
Eric just put some words in there. And Kevin, you did some things with the show for us to just have a random AI song, right?
Yeah.
Put some words in, make it a song. Coming up next, I mean, everyday person does this. There's a hilarious second grade teacher that has taken the quotes of second graders of what they're saying to him, and he put them to song in AI. And he made one like a 90s song, like Gin Blossom-y sounding.
Nice.
And then he got a country song. The latest one's like a 90s ballad. It's kind of funny, like the things that these kids are telling him. Like one of them was like, will you date my mom?
I can't wait to hear it.
So the second grade teachers take with this AI music, things that second graders say set to music. And if you have a kindergartner graduating kindergarten, a really heartwarming story there that we were wondering, is that AI or Chat GPT? How'd they do that? Next
cute,
on the Rula Show with Eric.
The Rula Show with Eric.
Okay, this is always fun. You know, everybody's got different algorithms on their Instagram. You know, yours might be full of naughty things. Yours might be full of shoes, clothes,
Those are naughty.
kid stuff, whatever it is you're cooking
Expensive.
stuff. I don't know. If you go to my grid, most of it is of stupid animated things I'm trying to stop watching. I mean, I don't watch
There's
anymore.
ways to
but
go, like your settings,
Yeah.
like Instagram, and you can do two things and you'll reset your algorithm.
Okay, good. Because right now mine's like, I'm baking powder. You're using me wrong. I'm like, why are they so angry?
I get, it's that little guy with a CPAP machine on. You don't need this CPAP machine. You need. I'm like, shut up.
Okay. Well, obviously, our phones do listen to us to some sort of an extent to get into the algorithms because I am not a teacher, but we've talked a lot about teachers, and I have found a lot of fun things that teachers have been posting. And we already had the guy like, emails from my students' parents, part 18, right? The coach, we've been playing
Yeah, that
him.
was really fun.
Okay, now I found a guy. He's a second grade teacher, and he's just sitting there. He's parked his phone on his desk in front of him, and he has taken one-liners from his second graders, and he's put it as a graphic on the screen, right? He's typed it as a graphic you can read, and he has set it to music. And with AI, you can do 90s songs, you can do hard metal, you can do country songs, you can do pop songs.
Blink-182 type feel.
Yeah, Blink-182. So the first one that I saw was kind of like Blink-182-ish.
Okay, yeah.
So these are things that his second graders have said to him, like in a Blink-182 vibe. And then we've got a Johnny Cash vibe. But it's really hilarious what second graders just pop off and tell their teachers. Here
These
we
are
go.
real things that they sent.
Oh, wait, let me tell you his Instagram handle, by the way. It's underscore. I don't know why he did this. This is messy. Underscore. The Northern Nerd. Underscore.
Okay, so there's an underscore on each end.
Yes.
Okay.
He's got two underscores, and he's the Northern Nerd.
That's because somebody else is the northern nerd, I guess.
Possibly.
really
But
wanted
here he
that.
is, second grade teacher, the Northern Nerd. This is what second graders tell him.
Dies in their living room. Is it no longer a living room? What if there's a fire and a tornado at the same time? How old are you? Do you want to date my mom? You're taller than the principal, so that means you should be principal. Who would win a battle? Captain America or Mr. Hessel?
Captain America, Mr. Hessel.
If I beat you in rock, paper, scissors, you're fired from being a teacher.
You're fired from being a teacher.
Our pets to school, my dog is really nice.
Can't wait for it.
Jefferson alive, when chicken nuggets were invented.
Was Thomas Jefferson alive when chicken nuggets were invented?
Okay. Thank you for explaining that one.
I know, that's all we
Yeah.
get here.
Can I bring my dog to school? He's really nice. Okay, then he did the country song, which goes a little slower, so you can hear more of what these
The
kids.
Johnny Cash one.
Yeah, the Johnny Cash one. Country
What age
songs.
are these kids? Second grade?
Second grade kids. And it's end of the year now, so we're in December, right? It's May, December.
Yep,
it's the end of the
almost
year. Here's more of the one-liners that second graders drop on him.
Did they have cars back when you were born?
Ouch. Yes. Ouch.
I think I have ghosts in my house. They're of all the chicken nuggets I've eaten. Why did you shave your beard? You look like you're 12. Do you read the newspaper? You must be old because my grandpa reads the newspaper. Sorry my cat threw up on it. Do I still get my coupon? I wonder what Snoop Dogg is doing right now. Would you trade your grandpa for a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
Would you trade your grandpa for a Lamborghini?
Oh, man.
Again, it's underscore the Northern Nerd underscore. And he posts a lot of different ones. He just did like a 90s ballad one also. And like, were you there when Abraham Lincoln was killed and things like that?
You know what might be fun is if we take some of our favorite texts during the week and we put it into a song at
Yes.
the end of the week.
Yes. Yes,
Into,
Kevin.
like,
Put it in Suno. I'm paying
Suno,
for it.
yeah,
Right,
into
right.
a Suno.
Right.
Yes, less work for me.
Yeah.
But to type
you
it
can do
in
it if you
there,
want,
highlight these, put them into a little document, and see what it would sound like. And every week we could have people say, "All right, here's the genre we want," because we know we can spit it out pretty quickly.
Right.
So
That's a
if
great
we-
idea.
If we talk
The key
about
is,
that,
I think it's going to be a slower song like that so we
Yes.
understand it.
Yeah, because
Yes.
the fast
Yeah.
one was too hard.
I mean, I
Way too
love
hard.
the jam of the fast one, but it
Yeah.
was kind of hard to hear.
Yep.
So we could do a country one. Okay, that's awesome. Now, can we get to the fifth grade?
Yep.
I mean, to the kindergartners?
Yeah, I don't. Where's Duluth? Is that Minnesota or is that Dakotas? I don't know where Duluth is.
Oh, wait,
There's
hold
the
on.
Duluth Trading Company,
Yeah.
where I'd get my pantaloons.
Yeah, where is it? Duluth.
What?
Oh my God, that's the first thing that came up. Duluth Trading Company. Duluth, Minnesota.
It is Minnesota.
Oh,
That's
my
what they're
gosh.
known for. They're trading company.
Duluth Trading Company
I don't
in
know
Katy,
if this
Texas.
is from last year or what. It just showed up on social media yesterday. I saw it. These cute little kindergartners. They had the graduation.
It could have happened this
gowns.
year because kindergartners are out earlier sometimes if it's a pre-K. Like
Okay.
my kids pre-K had a kindergarten, and my kids started first grade at their school. So their kindergarten graduation was before the regular
so maybe
school
it
districts.
is new. I don't know, but
Yeah.
they did "Don't Stop Believin'" by Journey, but they changed the words.
To teachers,
To
to
teach-
make it teacher relevant.
But there's one part in there. I was wondering how are they going to do that one part where like
Sorry, in a smoky room.
smelling like cheap wine or whatever and perfume or something like that.
Smell of wine and cheap
Cheap
Some of that-
perfume.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm like, how do they do that part? So here's a little bit of it.
Spotless room.
Paint the numbers blue.
Yeah. For a day that seems to go on and on and on.
Students.
Beam, beam.
They kind of hit that note there.
Yeah.
Working hard to get them A's. That's probably my kid.
Is that baby in the background?
Yeah.
If
It's
you,
cute. I like when they're creative.
it is really cute. It's all of these little kindergartners on the choir platforms, risers on the stage at kindergarten graduation.
Remember that age when because you're just cute and you just want to do it, but seventh grade, sixth grade, you're too cool. You don't want to go up there and sing
Sing.
with your whole class. But second grade, third grade,
It's really cute. If you want to see it,
Miss those days.
We'll repost it on ours. It's Mrs. Tessier's kindergarten, and she has it all with captions of what they're saying.
it's
Just
adorable.
a girl, just a boy in a classroom, just trying to learn all this cute
Oh,
stuff.
Did you guys do
Yellow
that stuff in
bus.
school?
The songs?
The songs?
I mean, Christmas we always had the choir and stuff, like Christmas program.
We all had to wear a white glove with glitter for Michael Jackson.
No way.
Yeah.
For what kind of performance?
This is like 85 or 86.
But what was the performance?
I
Y'all did
can't
Michael
remember
Jackson songs?
Yeah.
Oh my God, hilarious! As a class.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I remember the
cute.
white glove. It was a weird glove. It was one of those. Just felt weird. It wasn't like a.
Well, that was
like
his
the guy
thing.
that
He had a
does the
glitter
band,
glove.
Yeah.
that leads the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choir director.
The conductor.
Yeah, conductor with those weird gloves that are. I just remember. I can't remember what Michael Jackson song it was.
Probably Billie Jean.
Probably.
But that would be weird. A bunch of kids saying Billie Jean is not my lover.
Oh yeah, maybe not that one.
She
but
claims that I'm the
we
one.
didn't change the lyrics,
But the
whatever it
kid's not
was.
my son.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I didn't know he was saying who claims that I'm the one. The kid's not my son. I thought he was saying Klimpin, I'm the one. I was a kid.
What's a clip?
Yeah,
I don't know. It
what's
didn't
Klimpin?
make sense. I go, what's Klimpin? I don't know, but Klimpin.
Some cool word. I
I'm the one.
don't know.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Easy Fiber. And yesterday after the show, big news came down after a week and a half of the big talk of what was going on in Austin regarding Camp Mystics reopening and the families and the agencies deciding, and the families urging the state, please don't let them reopen. And the agencies who had to be bipartisan and be like, okay, well, let's look at this. And is it the law that we can stop them from opening, or what are the rules? And let's look at this. Okay, so yesterday the headline was, and I even sent it to you guys after the show when we got it, that Camp Mystic revokes their application for the license.
That's good.
Okay, so everyone's like, wow, that's great. But that does not mean that they were shut down and told no. That means they pulled it back before. So a lot of people applauded that. A lot of people are like, yes, thank God, because it's still an open investigation area. They still need to try and find Seal Stewart, all the things. Okay, so when that happened, that they withdrew the application for the operating license for the 2026 summer, Seal Steward's mother and father released a statement saying, we are grateful that no child will be placed in the Eastland's care this summer, but the camp's decision did not amount to accountability in our eyes. It was not out of respect for our grieving families, nor because they wanted to do the next right thing, which, by the way, they kept saying that, the Eastlands, on the hearing. And Seal Steward's mother looked at them and said, that's a song from Frozen 2. The next right thing.
Ew.
We have pled with them to stop since September. It was a calculated exit from a license they were about to lose. And that is why.
Yeah, they weren't going to get it anyway.
That was the headline. So it was like a PR move. So anyway, the Stewarts had to file that lawsuit against Camp Mystic to keep the property shut down. That's what we were talking about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, if they really cared, they would have pulled it months ago.
Right. That's when
The family wouldn't have had to sue.
Exactly. And they weren't that whole thing when I got choked up talking about it 2 weeks ago, that wasn't a trial about the Stewards versus the Eastlands yet. That had to happen to get them to shut down and not open in 2026. Then we had the hearings these last 2 days that show what the investigators found and all the different like puzzle pieces put together. And by the end, it was clear that the legislators were like, we're going to try to do everything we can to make sure they don't open.
Yeah.
And then the story yesterday was that. So that is good news for the families that are grieving their children and have traumatized daughters. And then we'll just see what the rest of the camps in Texas can muster together, because everybody's affected now by the new rules, which is good. Every parent sending their kids to camp this summer, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get a muster station plan. You're going to get a crisis plan. You're going to get a what to do in floods and fire plan, because that's what all those camps are scrambling to put together now if they didn't already have
Which
it.
is crazy. They never had it before. I can't believe it.
Yeah, so that was the big
And I
news
never thought about it
yesterday.
either as a parent.
Yeah, and if you are going to have your kids go to camp, you have every right to ask those questions now, because you know to ask them. Coming up next, Special K. I heard it's real cursy.
This one's filthy.
Oh, I like that.
It's a prank call that had a lot of bad words.
Mayday,
Why?
Mayday.
I mean, it's just about dealing with a dealership, which we all know can become frustrating at some dealerships.
Mm-hmm.
And all he needs is a replacement windshield. But he's already on his second one. Things are all messed up. And it sucks to have to go back and forth there, right?
And you're playing the dealership?
I am.
Oh, God, you're going to mess with this poor man?
Is he going to pay up to me? Maybe some curse words.
Oh, we're going to hear it next. The prank call on the Rula Show with Eric and KRBE.